Alright guys, what's going on? This is actually going to be my video entry into MrSwiftndeadly's sub contest he's holding. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, please do. He's got a great channel. It puts out a lot of great information. He actually just tagged me in his two favorite knife video as well that I just put up. But he's holding a sub contest, and with Father's Day coming up here in the next couple of days, he wanted to know what one of our favorite memories were with our father growing up, and he also wanted a shout out. Well, as far as my favorite memory goes, a couple of people that I talked to on YouTube kind of know this. That I've told, but my father was in law enforcement when I was growing up, and he was a detective, and he spent a lot of time gone a lot. He was always real busy with work. A lot of times, by the time he got done with work and got home at night, a lot of times me and my sister were already in the bed. We didn't, we got to spend time with him sometimes on the weekend, but for us to be able to take trips and be able to do anything, was a special time to spend time with him, because like I say, he was a real busy man, being a detective and working in law enforcement for many years. So I took advantage of any time that I had, to spend time with him, and now that I'm older, I do that as well. And for you guys that knew, he was actually recently in the hospital, and I just want to thank those that were asking about him and left me comments wishing him well. He's doing fine now. But my favorite memory would have to be, I was about, I want to say 10 or 11 years old, and my father took me with him and about four of his police buddies down to Lake Santee Cooper here in South Carolina for a fishing trip. I thought it was cool. I was the only kid that got to go, but I actually got to skip school for 2 days to go down there with them and go fishing for a couple days. And like I say, I was the only kid there, so I thought that was kind of cool. It was the first time I kind of felt like one of the guys growing up, that he included me in that, and I always remember that time. I got to spend a couple days with him and his buddies, out fishing, and they treated me like one of the guys. They didn't treat me like a kid. I got to clean the fish with them, and we'd go out early in the morning and go fishing all day, come back and have some lunch, and then go out and fish till it was dark, and then at nighttime we'd go out and sit on the dock and on the pier and fish. And I got to hear them talk about stuff and tell a lot of stories, and it was kind of like I was, like I say, one of the guys, and it's always going to hold a real special place in my heart that my dad included me on that trip, because, like I say, I didn't get to spend a terrible lot of time with him growing up because he was so busy with his job. But like I say, now that I'm older, I enjoy any time I can, spending with my father and my family. I'm a big family-oriented person, and a lot of you guys that I talk to know that. But again, I just want to share that moment. Is my favorite moment I spent with my father growing up. And also, he wanted a shout out of a channel that had originally less than 25, but he upped it to 50. I think some people were having some trouble trying to find some people that had less than 50 subs. My shout out is going to go to Crypt Keeper 40. He puts out some really great videos. I've been watching some of his videos here lately. He's got a real great channel. Does a lot of variety of stuff like I do myself, and he's a newer guy like me, so you guys check his channel out. I'll be sure to put his link down in the description box below. But again, Mr. Swiftndeadly, thanks for holding a cool sub contest you got going on. As I always tell the guys, just keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy your channel. Always keep up with your vids, man, and appreciate you, again, holding a great contest. And I really like the fact that you kind of stepped away from the whole guns and gear thing to do something for your sub contest, which I think is really cool. And again, thanks for letting everybody share, a special moment growing up with their father. And for those of you that are fathers, happy Father's Day. I currently don't have any kids of my own. Me and my wife don't, but I recently found out that I'm going to be an uncle, so I get to enjoy a little bit of that. So again, guys, anybody that say father, happy Father's Day, and you guys take care and have a great weekend.